Hey everyone, welcome back. I am starting my night. I literally turned them all on. I turned on DoorDash, I turned on Uber Eats, I turned on Grubhub, I turned on Spark, and I turned on Instacart. I'm like, let's see where the night leads us. And I'm starting off with a Grubhub order, which is right here. So I just went, picked up from a taco place, and I'm officially kicking off the night. So let's go make some money. All of a sudden, like, the sun is like beaming in my face, but it's all good because I'm now going to do a DoorDash order, which is right here. The Grubhub order was dropped off. It was supposed to be a leave at door. The lady was opening up the garage door as I was approaching, and she just took the order. So on my merry little way that I went. So you know what? Grubhub, good way to start off the night. A good order is just a good order when you see it, and I grabbed it. So now I'm about ready to go into my next restaurant, go pick it up, and I'm off. This order is done. It ended up being this right here. You know, on the way back, it really got me thinking. I feel like multi-apping can be complicated sometimes, especially for drivers that are new or maybe even trying multi-apping for the very first time. Multi-apping isn't what it is or was in the past. And what made me think about this is, you know, this could be in any market and in any platform. We all have our favorite apps or an app that produces more than the other. For me, it's DoorDash, and Diamond program has done really well in my market, and it keeps the orders coming in and keeps the wheels moving. So when you're in the Diamond program, you have to maintain a higher acceptance, right? And the good thing about DoorDash in my area is it keeps giving me orders, and therefore it's sometimes hard and complicated to really know when to turn on Uber Eats, when to turn on Grubhub, when to use Instacart, Spark, so on and so forth. So just to give you an example, you know, today I started my night off with a Grubhub order, and a good order is just a good order. And like, that's the whole entire point of multi-apping, is you really just want to get the best orders so you can maximize your time while you're out and ultimately make a higher dollar per hour. But if you have that one app that keeps giving you money and keeps making you money, then you know what? Go where the money is. But where multi-apping for me really comes into place, it's either when times are slow, because orders really aren't, you know, coming into the phone or coming into me to make the best decisions or any decisions at all. But I use multi-apping a lot, especially with DoorDash and especially with the Diamond program, based off of if DoorDash sends me far away. So in this last order, it sent me a little further away. I did not want to take orders in the area that it was dropping me off at, because frankly, the orders that usually come in are just really garbage orders. And I'm going to show you the Uber Eats orders that came in the midst of me getting back to my zone, because the DoorDash ones would have been similar to the Uber Eats ones that have come in. But I use multi-apping because when I want to get back to my zone, I pause DoorDash, I turn on Uber Eats, I turn on Grubhub, I turn on Instacart, and I'll see if I can get an order that will bring me back to my zone. And voila, this is my next order right here, which is a Grubhub order. It's a $10 order, and it literally is probably a drop-off is about a mile. So a lot of it was just getting here to the restaurant, and then it'll be an easy drop-off. So that's for me. But it's not like multi-apping, at least for me, is what it was many moons ago. You know, you used to just turn them all on and take the best order. But now with a lot of these programs, so for me, the Diamond program with DoorDash, if you're Uber Pro, you want to keep a high acceptance rate for Uber Pro. If it's, you know, a Grubhub Premier driver, you want to keep a high acceptance rate and take block scheduling for Grubhub Premier drivers. So they all have their own niche, and I think a lot of these companies truly want drivers to stay on their platform and not multi-app. But if they're giving you money, then you know what, just go where the money is. But it can be a little tricky, especially if you're new to multi-apping. So tell me your stories. Do you find it different? Do you find it a little bit more complicated nowadays because of all these new programs? Normally in this channel, I, give you DoorDash content a lot, but I'm also a multi-apper, and it really is trying to get you guys to make the most amount of money in the time that you have or that you go out. So multi-apping is always going to be the way for me. It's just always changing your strategies to make it work for you and whatever platforms. As much as DoorDash is my #1 app, if they deactivated me tomorrow, I can still make my money on Uber Eats. I can still make my money on Grubhub, on Spark, on Instacart. God, I have 14 freaking apps. On one of them, I still do Roadie. I still do Point Pickup. Like, there's so many that you can choose from that I'm not limiting myself to DoorDash, even though it is my #1 money maker in my market. So anyway, now that I ranted on about that, I am very fortunate for the area that I'm in with DoorDash, and you know what? Hopefully it keeps going that way, but you know what? Also fortunate, I have all my other apps too that are going to make me the most amount of money multi-apping. It just changed a little bit and became a little bit more complicated. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on multi-apping and whether you're seeing a difference from, times past or even years before. Okay, I'm going to grab my next order, and I'm off. Order was dropped off and done. Man, it took me a little while to get this next order. It took me like 10 minutes. Grubhub was coming in, but nothing I was taking. Uber Eats, oh my God, the miles that were coming in, 13 miles, 11 miles, all for like peanuts. And I'm like, sorry, Uber, that's not happening anytime soon. And then I took this order right here as my next order on DoorDash. It's not a diamond, but 2 different pickups, but it's going to the same house for $21. So I went ahead and took it. It's a nice night, so it'll be a nice drive to this customer's house. I just pulled up to the restaurant, so hopefully they're both ready. One is here and the other one's like around the block. Unfortunately, it's a little too far of a walk to walk it, so I'm gonna have to drive, even though it's right around the block. I hate it when that happens. I would actually rather walk if I could, just because sometimes I feel like it's a little bit quicker. Anyway, let me go in, go grab the next order, drive to the second restaurant, go grab that, and then off to the customer's house. Done. I put DoorDash on pause on the way back. I had Uber Eats on and Grubhub on. Oh my God, Uber Eats. You're killing me. At least give me something I can even work with. Like, I can't work with this. It's annoying because I really want to take an Uber Eats order, and I can't when there is just garbage coming into my phone. So I had to wait all the way back until I got to my area, and then Grubhub came through with this order right here, so I'm going to be going to do another Grubhub order. I just pulled it up. I'm going to walk a little bit to go grab this next order. It says it's ready, so I am ready to go get this done. Just like that, order is done, and I am leaving you guys here today. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me for my multi-app ride along. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure that that bell is turned on so you know when all my latest videos come out. And also, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. If you're driving, please stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you next video. Peace out. If you liked this video and want to see others like it, go ahead and check this out right here. New to my channel?